In this video, I'm going to explain how to look up sales based on account rep and month. So we have multiple criteria. We have a number of different ways to solve this and a number of ways that you think you can solve, but perhaps not. Our tools, index, match, and match. Yes, you can put match and match together. You can put XLOOKUP and XLOOKUP together. And also do a lookup? Well, maybe not. I'll explain. Brad Williams, XL Prime here. We're going to look up sales based on account rep and month. So we're going to do a two-way lookup. Here we've got rep, we've got months. So we got Adam, and we have August. We can hit F9 and change that up. And we have a couple different ways to do this, actually, 3. I'm going to show you 2, and then I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave the third up to you. We got an index match with a match. You should be familiar with how that works. And then we also have a XLOOKUP and XLOOKUP. A double lookup with XLOOKUP, which seems overkill. It's pretty slick how it works. I'm going to show you the index match. We have the inner match is going to look for the month, and then the outer is going to look for Adam. So here we have this formula, and then under here we have the XLOOKUP. We have the old lookup, which actually works, and we have this other lookup that doesn't work. I'm going to leave that up to you to tell me why it doesn't work. Over here is just a write-up on the XLOOKUP. I didn't think I had to add any additional information regarding the double lookup for index match match. We've done quite a few of those. To form a 2 lookup with the XLOOKUP function, you can nest one lookup inside another. Double XLOOKUP. We have name ranges. We have 3 of them. Okay, we have cells 3, 5, 4, and these are critical. So think about cells C5 to C14. Well, let's look at that. That should be C5 to E14. Sales rep 354 is C5 to E14. We have sales rep, which is B5 to B14. And then sales by month, we just have our monthly, so C4 to E4. We're going to plug all those into our little formula here, and it's going to spit out a nice little number based on, well, both. We're looking for Adam. We're looking for Adam here, Adam, and then we want to see whatever he's done or she's done for that particular month. Nice little formula here. But XLOOKUP, it just seems intimidating. XLOOKUP with a nested XLOOKUP. Here, the feature of the XLOOKUP is the ability to search for and return an entire row or column. This feature allows one XLOOKUP to be nested within another to form a two-way lookup. The inner XLOOKUP returns a value to the other XLOOKUP, which then returns a final value. The inner XLOOKUP is used to retrieve all Adam-related data. That's account rep. It just should say account rep data. We'll use Adam. You can get a better feel for the actual name. X, this is what it looks like. Here it is right here, XLOOKUP, H4, sales rep, etc., etc. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give you a sneak peek here. Go in and you're going to go, all right, here's the layout. We have a lookup value. We have a lookup array. And then for the return array, we have the XLOOKUP. Then we go inside the XLOOKUP, and what do we have? Well, we're going to have the lookup value. We're going to have the lookup array, just like we have here, lookup array. This is what makes this thing work, is we have this return array. And the return array, this will be for Adam, and then this is for the month. XLOOKUP here is going to spit out this number here. Let's say it's Adam. It's going to spit out this stuff here. And then XLOOKUP, that's the return. All XLOOKUP's going to do is go, all right, July, sales by month. It's going to find this number here, and it's going to go 4997. Now, if this is August, it's going to put 3, 4, 5, 2, and so on and so forth. From the outside, it looks intimidating, but from the inside, it's, once you break it down, it's rather nice. You just have to get accustomed to this sophisticated and complex arrangement, which when broken down is very simple. If you want to compare, it's the same thing as this index match, just with different terms. I'm going to continue here. XLOOKUP identifies B7 in the name range sales rep. XLOOKUP returns the third row of data because H5 is located in the third row. Adam's in the third row. The output is a list containing a single row of data for H5, 4997, 3452, 4613. Data for H5. The list is returned to the outer XLOOKUP, so it looks like this. H5 month, 4999, into the three numbers, okay? Notice that? The outer lookup locates the value in H5, as I mentioned, the month, within the name range months. Since August appears as the second item, XLOOKUP returns the second item. Be sure to check out all of our Excel courses. Excel data and text manipulation. We have an advanced beginners and intermediate course. Excel essentials. This is for individuals new to Excel. We have an advanced, excellent beginners, level 1 and level 2, and intermediate level course. Excel formulas, formulas only. We have a beginner, an advanced, and an intermediate level course. Click on any of the links. There's a short video that explains everything about the course. Check it out. That's it. And then we have index match. We can go over that again, but since we're focusing on this XLOOKUP, that's really it. You're going to go H5, lookup, F9, and it's going to be July. Then we have sales by month, lookup array, F9. It's going to go July, August, September. And then the return array is just going to give us the numbers. So we have July, first month, 4997, 4997. I have to chuckle because the first time I experiment with this, I go, holy, I need to take a deep breath. No, it's really nice. And then in terms of looking at XLOOKUP alone, because you have all the various options, eliminate these optional things when in your thinking. You know, the backbone of this thing is the XLOOKUP, the lookup value, and the return array. You can manipulate that return array by throwing in another XLOOKUP. It's the same thing as looking up here in index. It's the same thing as, well, show me the column. Find me the column and the row. Isn't that exactly what XLOOKUP is doing? Find me the row. Find me the column. Flip a coin, whatever works for you. They both will solve the problem. Here, F9, something's going on here. What's going on here? They're not matching. What's this formula here? T1 sales rep, H5, D5, 14. And then look up C5. You can see this doesn't work. Why? Look, we're looking up Adam. Sales rep equals H4, D5, D14. Well, look at 3452. Where's 3452? It's August. And we're looking for July. It just can't handle multiple criteria. Sales rep 354. So let's take a look here. Lookup value 21. We know what that does. Lookup vector F9. The div. It says 1, 2, 3. What are we trying to find? It's trying to find August. We're trying to find July. And then it goes over to the result vector F9. It picks a number, right? But we're in the wrong month. So if 354 equals H4, Adam, see D5, D14, D5, D5, D14. If we put this as July, it would work. But you can see the lookup function, no. If we were looking just for a single, if we could identify just a single criteria, okay, Adam, somewhere, and then if we fix this, we only had a single column, we could do it. You can see lookup. No, doesn't work. Lookup can't do two-way lookups. And I probably did your homework assignment. Play around with it. See if you can massage this with other tools and lookup. Pass on the solution if you can find one, other than the two that I provided. Brad Williams, XL Prime.